is a 1976 Evinrude 70 horse inline 3-cylinder 2-stroke. So all together on this engine today, new spark plugs. I got them prior to install. I checked the spark and compression. Those are both good. New thermostat and the thermostat gasket and housing gasket. There was a lot of corrosion on the inner and outer housings. I cleaned up a whole bunch. I spent a lot of time cleaning up corrosion and stuff on this. I'm not going to be charging the customer the full time I have into it because I'm just basically picking and scraping the crap. But this is the old thermostat that was in it. There's a cork gasket on this side, and then a regular gasket on there. I put some high-tack gasket sealant on both surfaces of the metal before putting everything back together. Cleaned everything up, the poppet valves and pressure relief valves or whatever you want to call them, but everything's all good in there. New water pump kit. That was fun. This is the old aluminum housing. Obviously this engine's been using salt water, and one of the bolts snapped off. I was able to get that off, but a new OEM water pump kit, that's the bolt that snapped off. New kit, new bolts, new impeller, new everything. This impeller is cracking between the fins, and it was nasty salty. I had to clean the drive shaft and everything before even pulling the impeller off because there's a lot of rust and everything on that. But so on this, I wire brushed and anti-seized all the bolts on that. That's the anti-seize that I use. It's marine grade anti-seize. It's metal free. Don't use anti-seize that has metal in it. Use metal-free anti-seize or grease. Grease works good too. And same thing with the lower unit. The new bolts that came with the new housing and new everything else, I anti-seized those also. I thought some of the other bolts were going to snap off, and thankfully they didn't. Everything was a pain to remove and stuff. There was one bolt that was greased, and all the rest weren't. And that one bolt came out easily. The rest of them were a pain to get out. Installed a brand new kit. Put everything back together. I greased up her drive shaft and the shift rod. I wire brushed and anti-seized the lower unit bolts. I anti-seized the brand new bolts. So next time this thing comes off, it's gonna be a lot easier. Those are the old plugs. They ain't look too bad, but I installed new plugs inside of them. Take a second to get this engine running at an idle without dying. Hasn't been around in a while. The tags on this boat is from 2023, so it's been a while since it's been registered. Give us another throttle. I'm running it with his tank, his hose. I checked his fuel and his fuel's good. Good water coming out. The more throttle you give it, the more water will come out there. Everything's working the way it should. Oh. Needs to be ran more. When I first started and ran it, when I brought it down to idle, it would pop, pick up, backfire or whatever, and then die. But I've been running it for a little bit now, but the more you run it, the better it's gonna run. It's just been sitting for a while. But this one's good to go for a while now.